Hello. I just want to say something real quick. I don't have really no big old message today or anything like that. But what I did want to say was, it's just a beautiful thing when the Holy Spirit speaks to you at any time, but especially in the midst of a situation or the midst of you doing something, because it's like, okay, he teaches us at that moment. And I may have bad analogies and things like that, as I've been told, but that's cool. But how I thought about it is, when you discipline your children, especially smaller children who may forget why you are spanking them when they get home. Yes, I said spanking on tape. Okay. So when they do something that they shouldn't do, you may tap them or spank their hand right there on the spot, so they understand why you are spanking them, right? Or that you tap in their hand, or whatever the case. And that's how I felt, because this morning, it may have been last night, I can't remember, because I did it both times, so I don't recall which one. But as I was praying for my husband, and he was asleep, and I was binding up some things and just binding, and I heard the Holy Spirit say, "You're binding, are you loosing?" So I just want to bring that to you guys today. When you are praying and you're binding up things, because we all know that whatever you bind on earth is bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth is loosed in heaven. And so basically God allows what we allow. So we bind up, like, just say for instance, I bind up this sickness. I bind up whatever the case is. In that particular moment, it was like, I bind up this sickness. I bind up, whatever it is, the congestion. And God, I thank you, and I loose healing. I loose this, because we know he's already healed, but for him to walk in it. But at that moment, I thank God for bringing that to my attention, because it made me think. We bind up, but in that same breath that we're binding, do we turn around and loose what it is that we need God to do? This is not something that's that deep. I mean, it's a serious issue. And I thank you, Holy Spirit, for revealing it to me, because I do loose stuff, and I will loose things, but I can't recall if I ever binded something and then followed and said, I loose this. So y'all can take it for what it's worth. I don't know. The Lord gave it to me this morning. He revealed it to me. So I like to share little nuggets that, he tells me. Everything may not be for everybody, but I just wanted to share that. So y'all be blessed. That's all I had to really say about that. And I may do a separate one for something else, because I don't want to ramble and go on and on. But I just want you to consider that when you bind something, B-I-N-D, do you follow and say what you're loosing? Okay? So just think about that. Y'all have a great weekend, a safe weekend, and God bless.